So let's change gears a bit, okay? And let's talk about luxury vinyl tile with you and our new guests, Jacob Hoogendyk III. He's the original vice president of U.S. Floors, and Arthur Scheel, territory manager and social media star for U.S. Floors. Welcome, guys.
Welcome. Appreciate it.
Actually, welcome back, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That last set, you remember, when were you guys here, over the summer?
Yeah, it was a handful of months ago.
That's about right, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming back. We appreciate
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah,
Our pleasure.
So let's talk about U.S. Floors and Shaw Industries. Jacob, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about your company?
All right, U.S. Floors, we've been in business about 18 years, and we've been in mainly just the hard surface business. So started with bamboo, cork, hardwood, and then about 5 years ago, we came out with this multi-layered flooring, which is a vinyl product called CoreTech. And in the last 3 or 4 years, it's just taken off. And about a year and a half ago, well, almost 2 years ago now, we were bought out by Shaw Industries. And so now we're part of that massive flooring company. And
So CoreTech is an actual floor product name.
it's a brand name, correct?
Okay. Is it the leading brand in that category?
Absolutely, without question. Yeah, it's we like to say it's kind of the Pergo of laminate, the Kleenex of tissue paper.
You're like the leader,
Yeah, customers come in asking specifically for it.
CoreTech. Well, I've used it, and it's great. And one of the reasons why I like it is because it can be used in wet environments. Or if it's a dry environment, it becomes wet, it doesn't warp, cup,
Right.
or anything like that. Do you see that a lot in this area, that being used like that?
Well, we're seeing like, I mean, I don't know if you recall like, what was it, 2 or 3 years ago in Berkeley when
Yeah, Huntington
you had
Woods, they
all
went
these-
underwater,
you have
everything.
the whole city,
Right.
so you have these old homes that aren't maybe weatherproof properly. So CoreTech is just great for basements. It's it's waterproof. It's worry free. And that's what really attracts people to the product.
And that's great, and it's not expensive. Kathy, you guys install it.
We do.
And
we
are
love
you seeing
it.
it popular?
And no fake process here. They are one of the best manufacturers in the industry for luxury vinyl flooring.
Which is interesting, and that's good.
But you know what? You know what you forgot?
What did I forget?
Their product can also go into a 3-season room. And there's a lot of those type of rooms in Michigan. I don't know other areas where this is nationally being, listened to today, if they have 3-season rooms where it's not heated and it gets below temperature, cool temperature, and people don't want to put carpet in there.
No.
Because it's kind of gross.
So you can put it on a concrete slab.
Oh yeah,
So the
absolutely.
CoreTech product. Is there a website they can go to for CoreTech?
Yeah, it's www.coretechfloors.com.
Okay.
That goes right there, and then our U.S. Floors website as well is very useful. That's www.usfloorsllc.com.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, we're going to continue the conversation, folks. We're going to take a quick break with Arthur and Jacob of U.S. Floors, and we're going to we're going to do a deeper dive to make sure we understand all we can about CoreTech. My name's Adam Helfman. We've got the lovely Catherine Buchanan from Independent Carpet One in Westland in the co-host chair. Welcome back.
Welcome back. I'm glad to be here. Love it.
We're talking floors.
We are.
Jacob Hoogendyk III, he's the regional VP. Arthur Scheel, territory manager of U.S. Floors Division of Shaw Industries. Right, guys?
Thank you.
Yes.
So we're talking about CoreTech. That's the product that's on fire. Everyone's talking about it. You see it being used on every darn TV show out there. We're getting requests for it. Kathy, are you seeing a boost in sales on that?
I think we're the best CoreTech dealer, don't you think? No, I'm just kidding. No,
Come
you
on,
know
Art.
what?
No pressure.
People are coming in asking, like Jacob said earlier, people are asking, they're coming in, do you carry CoreTech?
So they're actually asking for the name.
Yeah, by name.
I like
Absolutely.
that. So what's different about it? Is it the underlayment? What is the difference, the CoreTech difference?
Well, I think what we kind of talked about last time, it's also lifestyle. People are busy, they're looking for an easy maintenance product, but on the top, it's one of the most realistic looking products out there.
Style and design sells.
Yeah, wood
So
looks,
realistic.
tile looks.
Let's talk about that. So it looks exactly, it's indistinguishable, in my opinion, from real wood. Would you agree?
Pretty close, absolutely. Yeah.
So what is it, like a high definition picture, 4K, like 3D? Like, I mean, I look at it and I'm like, geez, oh Pete, this is the real deal.
Yeah, I mean, the quality of photography has definitely gotten much better, but then it's also the way it feels. It has that texturing to it, and then it just lines up and it looks and feels like wood.
But and then I guess it's the perfect storm because the look is perfect. The installation's pretty easy. I mean, Again, do you guys recommend you do it yourself, or would you rather have a pro do it? What is the company line there?
Well, the you know, a lot of the advertisement is around centered around, you know, some DIY, but there are, you know, videos and tutorials and stuff that can help, you know, someone that's handy,
Sure.
mechanically inclined, you know, per se. But 80% of this product gets installed professionally because
Oh, 80-20. So there's
yeah,
still people out there who want to do it themselves, roll their sleeves up and say, I can do this.
sure.
Not me. Okay, so that's fair. It's a fair question, and that's why I want to know.
Yeah, because you know, the way the product locks, it, you know, it goes down a little bit differently than a traditional like click product. It still needs to be tapped. You know, you still need tools. It's just not as simple as people think it is.
Well, my always fear is when I look at it, and I like, you know, in my head when I see it, and I've seen the installation, I've watched it go in person, I'm like, okay, I could do that. But then when I see them go to the edges, right, or up against a threshold, or
Door jams.
door jams, or staircases,
They
right?
get stuck.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, I better use a 2-inch shoe molding there instead of a 3/4. I cut it short, you know. And then, do you need to leave room for expansion? Does it move?
Well, you need a 1/4-inch expansion according to the installation instructions, and that's just because how homes settle.
There's movement.
You know, there's movement, so you know you don't want to bind up that floor and have like cupping or peaking, where the joints kind of raise in the middle of your floor.
But that's what's unique about this product. Laminate, you would have to have trims and moldings at the doors and stuff. You don't have to do it with this product. So, yeah, the expansion more is for the walls, not for the product itself. It's very, very stable.
Okay, and that's important to know because a lot of people are worried. Now, with people with respiratory allergies and, you know, how everyone says, oh, my God, you know, the world is poisoning us. In fact, the inside air in your house is sometimes 20 to 30 times dirtier than the outside air. You don't want to bring in something that's going to create issues with children or allergies or pets or whatever. Your product doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, ironically, we just got a request from a you know, a customer in Royal Oak asking more information about our low VOC product.
Correct.
But they're zero. I
So
mean, it's
it is,
Green
yeah.
Guard Gold certified.
And
It's the
VOC for
most-
everyone is volatile organic compound. So you go to the dry cleaners and the plastic and the dry cleaning, that actually off gases. So it's like the off gas.
Right.
People are worried about paint. Same thing. Your floor has almost zero, right?
Yeah, it's great. It's Green Guard Gold certified, which is the most stringent testing for indoor air quality and emissions in the flooring industry. So, I mean, it can go anywhere, hospitals, schools,
Cool.
anywhere with weak immune systems.
So that helps. CoreTechFloors.com is the website. CoreTec floors.com. Kathy, you're seeing a big insurgence of it. You don't mind that it's 80-20, that, you know, some people want to do it themselves?
No, I mean, we have contractors that come in, builders or, you know, construction people that are capable of installing it themselves, and that's not a problem. I just worry that, you know, just the average Joe that comes in and wants to try to do it himself. But we're here, and we're only a phone call away if one of our installers wants to help them ask them some questions. But
It's easy to install, but I think the key part here is when you tear up what you have down, what's underneath.
that's key.
Yeah,
Because
it's
you can have a
false.
damaged floor, you can have an unlevel floor. There's a lot of different
Things are not ready, prepared to handle.
subfloor issues. Yeah.
Which is what we wanted, we thought. And that's important, which is, you know, again, part of the business. Now, how is there a warranty that comes with your product?
Yeah, there's a lifetime warranty on the product, and that's on the performance of it. And the water, again, it's a waterproof product, but there are some, you know, I think some of the limitations we talk about is you still got to be careful with what you're putting on top of it. The product can scratch if you're not properly maintaining it.
Okay, and that's why I wasn't sure of. So
Yeah.
that's the key. So is there a big prediction or a budget or a growth number that you're looking for 2019? I mean, flooring industry's on fire. You know, people are, you know, always looking to renovate. You know, no one's moving. More people are improving. Not nobody, but, you know, there's not a lot of new houses coming out. You notice that. The permit reports aren't like on fire like they were years ago. It's everyone's renovating.
Well, we're looking to expand what we currently have in our brand. So we have CoreTech, which is vinyl. We have CoreTech wood that's coming out. It's going to be a waterproof hardwood. And then we have CoreTech stone, which is going to be an alternate to a traditional ceramic tile. So we're going to continue to have more and more products. So we're just going to have more out there for customers to choose from. But yeah, we expect growth to continue on into next year.
I'll add they're wonderful innovators in the industry. They're not just sitting on their laurels. They're coming up with a lot of new products, a lot of new visuals. It's exciting for retailers to be able to sell their product with confidence.
Well, you know, that's the key. You guys, your product's only as good as the installer, as far as I'm concerned, right?
Absolutely.
If it's done wrong, you know, people go crazy, and who do they go? They go up the chain, they track you down and go after you, right?
Right.
We all know that. So the support that Kathy, you know, that endorsement right there makes a big difference.
Absolutely.
You know, because she's one of the leaders in the flooring industry. And for you to say that, you know, the support is there, that even validates for me that the product's that good.
And issues with claims, we don't have them.
It's non-existent, right?
It's non-existent.
Yeah, who wants that as a business owner?
Nobody. And the customer doesn't want it because then their home is disturbed.
Yeah, it becomes a pain in the butt, especially when you have furniture and you got to move stuff, and
Right.
And again, you're dealing with properties that are not always perfect, right? Floors are never level. I mean, we renovated houses in Michigan all the time, and we just finished a big contract, with the Detroit Land Bank, and we renovated like 200 homes.
Oh wow.
And it was really cool. It was like the kitchen floors. There was like it tells a story, because some of these houses had hardwood, then linoleum. Every layer, it was like 3, 4, 5 layers, were like a different decade, which is kind of cool. Sheet goods, then squares.
Sure.
So it was interesting to see what people did. Oh, because back in the 70s, it was all about linoleum. There was vinyl, asbestos tile in some of those, and so it's just
Right.
interesting. And then the threshold. So again, the evolution is here. Technology's here.
Yep.
Cortex, backed by a huge, great company. Kathy just validated that. Let me ask you a little bit of because people, or at least I do, I'm always thinking about the installation. What about the steps? How do you cut the steps and the nosing and the edging and the inside corners and all that stress that causes anxiety for me? Tell me how that's solved.
So ironically, we just came out with an actual one-piece steer tread for few premium products, that we have, and this, goes right over the,
Stair tread. So it's
the-
already got it.
yeah, with the
Whoa.
nosing built in. Finally,
What's the width?
Finally.
they're 48 inches wide.
Okay, so and you can cut them.
You can modify it.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then you just paint
And
your
the
riser,
riser?
white.
So it's a riser?
white. No risers. 'Cause
Okay.
You either use a material there, or you just paint it white.
So you want to know why this is an awesome added product?
Please let me know.
So when you have your Cortec, your regular flooring, and then you
Yep.
have an overlap stair nose or a
Right.
flush mount stair nose, that overlap stair nose can catch your toe. It could cause a trip hazard.
Yeah, they break.
They break. They come unglued, or I don't know if that's the proper word. The flush mount moldings, if they're not properly installed, can snap, and it makes for a horrible transition. The presentation of a stair casing like that is amazingly beautiful. I would rather sell that than the moldings, and then you have molding labor. It's just
Well,
good job. I'm
Yeah, it's
glad you
been a
guys
while,
brought
but
that
we've
that's
been
up.
nice to
begging
do. I'm
for
glad that's good. Welcome. Great to have that product. Well, anyways, listen. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Yeah, our pleasure.
absolutely.
Thank
See how
you.
time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, folks, we got another contractor coming in next. Ed Esker of J&E Installation. We're going to ask him about windows and screen doors. Exciting. I'm Adam Helfman. You're listening to the Hire It Done Radio Network.